Hi everyone, I'm very glad to see you on my video tonight. At first, I want to say thank you for all of you who following my video, follow my channel, and I hope in the new years, in this year, I can make more and more good video and useful video for you on Mastercam and also on other subject. Okay, and I have one thing to say that I really want to receive your comment, your message or your email that help me to make my video better, and if possible you can send me and let me know your trouble, your problem when you use the Mastercam, and we can sit down and take a look on this. So if I'm able to find a solution for your trouble, I can make it as an experience and I can use it later if I have to face this in the future, and that's good for me and that's good for you, right? So I hope you can keep sending me your question, send me your problem, and we can solve it together. Yes, and yesterday I have a friend on Facebook. I have a friend on YouTube who following my video. He sent me a question, sent me an email, and in that email he asked me a question that how can I create a curve on the solid edge of a solid park. So I think to many people that's an very easy job, but for some people who didn't know it uh, takes a lot of time. So I decided to make a video to show you how to do it. Okay, and we start. Alright, you can see here I have two park, one in the solid format and one in surface. So how is it different? With the solid format, you can when you click on this, you can see the entire park is selected, not like the surface park. With the surface park, you can select every single face by one click. So like this, you can select this face, this face, this face, and this park is a set of surfaces. Right? You can see the difference, the surface park and the solid park. So at first, I will talk about the solid park. So we have more than one way to create a curve on a solid park. The first way, you can use the create curve on one edge or create curve on all edge of the face. You can see here in the toolbar, and if you cannot find that function on the toolbar, you can find it on by clicking on the create menu and select curve. You can see here we have few ways to create a curve from the solid surface. For example, I will select a curve from one edge. This function allows you to create a curve from the edge of the solid. Okay, I'm gonna click on this. If that's surface, if the park is surface, you need to click on the surface first. But if the park is solid, you just clicking on the edge you want to create a curve. For example, I want to make curve on this edge. I will take a look from the top, and you just need to click on the edge you want to create a curve. So okay, clicking here, here, here. Oh, sorry. I think I need to change the change color for you to easy to see, right? Okay, change it to green and change the thickness. Okay, now it's more easy to see. Click on curve, curve on one edge. So when the park is solid, you can directly click on the edge like this, like this. Take a look from the top, like this. Very simple, right? just click on the edge you want to create a curve like this, like this, like this. Yes, this. Okay, no problem, right? So that's the first way. But by this way, you can see that the curve don't lie on the top face of the part. For example, this curve and this curve, because of the chamfer, this curve will not lie on the top of the part. In some case, you need the curve lie on the top face of the part. So we need another way to do this. Okay, I delete this curve. Okay, we will find another way to do that. Okay, check it back. Another way to do is after you create a curve from the surface edge. Okay, for example, the outer contour here. Okay, so you can see it's not lying on the top face of the part. If you want to move it on the top face, you can use the move function, dynamic expand, the expand translate, or okay, you can use the what sorry what we call it. Okay, expand project. Okay, expand project. Where? Okay, here it will project the curve profile onto the working plane. Okay, the working plane here at the moment is Z0, so we just select the entity to project. Okay, we select yes the outer curve here, and then click enter. Mastercam will ask us to move or just copy. If you want to move it, you can check on the move option here. As you can see, the curve is now on the top face of the part. So if you don't want to project it on the top face, you can input some value for the z. Okay, for example, 5. Oh, sorry, this part is on inches. So 0.1. You can see here the part will be project. Sorry, the curve will be project on the selected plane. If you want to project on a plane, great. Then click on this function. If you want to project on a surface, you need to check the surface first. Okay, that's the project function combined with the critical one edge. Okay, very simple, right? What happened? All right, that's the first method. You can use the gray curve on one edge. Or if you want to make it faster, you can check the curve on edge function. Because this part is solid, so if you want to select every single face, you need to click on the activate solid selection button here. This allows you to select single face on the solid, not the entire solid. So I'll show you. If you don't click on this button, when you click on the solid, for example, when you click on this face, the entire solid will be selected, and you cannot create the curve from this face only. So that's not good, right? So if you want to create curve on just one face, one or two face, or more than one face, but not the entire solid, you must click on the activate solid selection button here, and then you can check on the select add function, or select face function, or select body. In this case, I will select the select face function, so we can select single face on the solid. For example, I want to create curve on the outer face of this, the outer edge of this face. I will click on this, and I click enter or click on the end selection function. Okay, I go click enter, and you can see that the curve has been created. Alright, that's another way. I will delete this. Yes, that is the create curve on add function. And for in the surface part, if you want to use the create curve on one edge or all edge, you need to select the surface first. Yes, you want to create curve on this surface, you need to check this face. And then you can see a green around that let you know, let you will let Mastercam know which edge you want to create a curve, so you can move it around. If you want to create curve on this edge of the surface, you move it around to this edge and right click, and again you click on the face and move it around to the edge you want to create a curve. For example, I want to create a curve on this round pocket. I will move until the green around contact on here the circular edge here, and do a right click. This face is the same. Click on the face and move it around to the edge that you want to create a curve, and then do a right click. Oh, sorry, left click. You can see the curve has been created. Okay, that's the first method. Use the create curve function. Okay, the next method you can use the see how to read it. See how the boundary. It is difficult to read. I don't know how to read this. Yet you use this function. This allow you to create the outer boundary of a park. For example, if you want to quick create a boundary curve of this park, you can use this create see how boundary function. And click on the anti-solid and then click enter. Input some need value, nothing change. If you want to change on the SP line to arc, you can click on this, and then you can click on the OK button. So you can see that we have the see how boundary. Yeah, very quick, very fast. This how you to create a boundary curve on the park. How about this? If you want to create a boundary curve from this pocket, you can go to the create zero boundary. So if you want to create the zero boundary for just this pocket, you need to activate the solid selection here and just select only this one face. Click on this, click enter, enter again, and then gonna click on the OK button. Yeah, very simple. You get a curve from the pocket. That's the zero boundary function. Very simple. Okay, and we do the same for the surface part. Great. See how the boundary. Click on the face you want to create a boundary. Click on the face and click enter, and then and click on the OK button. You have the boundary. If you want to create the boundary from this face, you can take a look on the front, check view, standard view, front, and create zero boundary. Check the park, click enter, and gonna click on OK button. So you got the boundary of the front. If you don't want to create a boundary on the white zero here, you can select the working plan. When you look from the front view, standard view, front, and on the working plan, you do a right click and choose Z coordinate of a point, because we look from the front, so the Z direction will be the Y. So I'm click on this point, so you can see the Z now is 1 inch. That means from here to here is 1 inch, and all the entity will be created on this face, not the zero face here. Okay, and we do it again. Create zero boundary. Click on the park, and you can see different. Now the boundary is created on the Z1 plan, not the Z0 when we look from the front. Okay, if you don't want to use the zero boundary for the simple contour, a simple profile, you can draw it directly by using the line function or the rectangle or the circle, for example. Here I select the 2D mode and the Z1 inch, so I can draw the boundary. So I have the auto snap here, so I can draw it easily like this, like this, from here to here. Yes, that's the boundary. Just draw it, no projection, but that take a lot of time. You can note on the 2D and 3D mode here. With the 2D mode, you can only draw the entity on uh, one on the working plan. You can select the working plan. I will select the Z1 here for this face, and in the 2D mode, I can just create a curve on this face. If I go to the 3D, I can create a 3D curve like this. But in the 2D mode, I'm unable to do that. If you click on this, you can see like this. This is the 2D mode. It's different with the 3D. Yeah. Okay. So we have three methods till now. First, we use the gray curve on the surface, curve on one edge, curve on all edge. And the second method, we use the see how boundary here. Okay, I will do another sample for the CR boundary. If you want to create a boundary curve from the left side, you go to the view, standard view, and we look from the left like this. Okay, And again, I you the activate the 2D mode and select the Z coordinates, because if you want to create a curve on this face, you click on one point on this face, you can see the Z now is 2 inch. That means from the origin to this face is 2 inch. And with the 2D mode, we just can create a curve on this face only. So no worry about this. So we select on create, see how the boundary, clicks on the park, and click enter. Yeah, that's cool. So you have the curve from this face, and we can do the same for the right face, the front face, the left, and the back, also the bottom, the top. Yes. Okay, that's it. The three method to create a curve on the park. Oh, let me see. Yes, with these three methods, you can create any curve you want on the park. But as I told you, in every toolpath Mastercam will allow you to directly select on the solid part. So sometimes you don't need to create a curve, because you can directly select on the solid part, solid edge. So you don't need to create a curve. It's time consuming, and you should be you should avoid it. Okay. Let me check and if any other way to create a curve. Hmm. Oh, maybe not. That's enough for today. Thank you. I hope this video can help you. And yes, please remember, send me your question, send me your trouble, send me your problem, and we can sit down and solve it together. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.